Israel just shocked the world again. This small country, barely visible on the map, has created one of the most advanced and powerful militaries on Earth. We're talking about real-life laser weapons, missile defense systems that look like they come from a sci-fi movie, and tanks that prioritize saving lives over destroying enemies. From being surrounded by enemies on all sides to now exporting defense tech to superpowers, Israel's military journey is nothing short of a miracle. So, how did this tiny nation go from surviving its birth to becoming one of the most advanced military powers in the world? Let's find out. It all began in 1948. Israel had just declared its independence. Right away, it was attacked by neighboring countries. No formal army, just scattered Jewish militias, each doing their own thing. It was chaos. But they had one thing that held them together: the belief that if they lost, there would be no second chance. From that belief, the Israeli Defense Force, or IDF, were born, not out of strength, but out of necessity. David Ben-Gurion, Israel's first prime minister, made a bold statement: Israel must never lose a war. That became a rule, not a goal, not a hope, a rule. Because losing meant destruction, and when survival is your only option, you get creative. While other armies stuck to tradition, the IDF threw out the rulebook. They learned by doing. They adapted, failed, adapted again, and kept moving forward. Every battle was a classroom. Every mistake became a lesson. Every victory came from taking bold, unexpected moves. In its first decades, Israel faced 5 major wars: the 1948 War of Independence, the 1956 Suez Crisis, the 1967 Six-Day War, in which Israel defeated 3 Arab nations in just 6 days, the brutal 1973 Yom Kippur War, and more. Israel shocked the world not by being bigger, but by being faster, smarter, and always one step ahead. Their tactics didn't follow a pattern, and that made them unpredictable and powerful. But the key to Israel's success wasn't just in its military strategy, it was in its ability to constantly innovate and push the limits of technology. But raw courage and strategy wasn't enough. Israel knew they needed something more: technology. Let's start with the Merkava tank. Instead of building a tank like everyone else, where power comes first, Israel focused on crew safety. The engine was placed in the front, acting like a shield. The back of the tank had a hatch to let soldiers escape or bring in more troops. Its low profile made it perfect for sniping targets from far away. And with reactive armor and the trophy system that can destroy incoming missiles, it's like a moving fortress. What makes the Merkava unique isn't just the technology, it's the philosophy behind it. What makes the Merkava unique isn't just the technology, it's the philosophy behind it. The Merkava was built with one thing in mind: to protect the soldiers who drive it. It's a direct reflection of Israel's military thinking. Survival is more important than sheer firepower. In a world where war can be won by small, unexpected advantages, the Merkava is a statement to how Israel uses its limited resources to maximize effectiveness and save lives. Then there's the Iron Dome. When enemy rockets are flying towards Israeli cities, this system calculates their path in seconds. If the rocket is going to hit a populated area, it launches a missile to intercept it mid-air. Boom! No damage, no panic. It saved countless lives, and every time it activates, it feels like something out of a video game, except it's very real. But Israel's not done. They're building something even crazier: the Iron Beam. This is a laser weapon. Yes, an actual laser that can shoot down rockets and drones for just $2 per shot. That's the future of warfare. Quiet, cheap, and unbelievably fast. The idea of a laser-powered defense system sounds like it came out of a futuristic sci-fi movie, but Israel is making it a reality. And with the potential to reduce military costs drastically, this technology could change the way countries think about defense forever. Let's talk about drones. Long before most countries saw drones as weapons, Israel was testing them in battle. Now, they're global leaders in drone exports. From surveillance drones to combat UAVs, Israel's drone army is one of the biggest and smartest in the world. These drones aren't just useful for surveillance, they're changing the face of modern warfare. From pinpoint strikes to intelligence gathering, drones give Israel the ability to act fast, with precision, and with minimal risk to human life. By deploying drones, Israel has turned its airspace into an impenetrable web of intelligence gathering, real-time surveillance, and lethal precision attacks. And it doesn't stop there. Israeli soldiers use smart scopes like the Smash 2000, a rifle add-on that locks onto a moving target and helps shooters hit with deadly accuracy. Even basic foot soldiers are equipped with cutting-edge tech. These small details make a huge difference, allowing the IDF to operate as one well-oiled machine rather than a collection of individual units. But this army isn't just about tools, it's about people. In Israel, almost everyone serves. It's mandatory. Men serve for about 2.5 years. Women serve for 2. And after that, they stay in the reserves, ready to return to duty if needed. That's why during the October 7th attacks by Hamas, over 300,000 reservists were mobilized in just a few days. That level of speed and readiness is unmatched. This level of preparedness means that Israelis' forces aren't just soldiers, they're an entire country mobilized for defense. No other country maintains such an immediate and powerful response system. And let's not ignore the role of women. Over 90% of IDF roles are open to women, from flying fighter jets to serving on the front lines. The Caracal Battalion, made up of mostly female fighters, played a heroic role during the October 7th response. These women are trained, armed, and fearless. And starting in 2025, even elite special forces roles will open up to female soldiers. In Israel, defending the country is everyone's job. It's not about gender, it's about the mission, and women play a pivotal role in shaping the future of Israel's defense capabilities. Now, behind the scenes, Israel has built a military industry that is known worldwide. Companies like Rafael, Elbit Systems, and Israel Aerospace Industries don't just build weapons, they invent them. From the famous Uzi gun to the Israeli bandage that is used by medics worldwide, Israeli inventions are everywhere. In 2022, Israel made $12.5 billion from defense exports. That's more than some countries' entire military budgets. These companies are pushing the envelope, developing cutting-edge technologies that are not only changing Israel's military strategy, but also the way the world looks at warfare. Their equipment isn't just for themselves, it's powering armies around the globe. But with great power comes great controversy. Israel's enemies don't fight in open fields. They hide in cities, in apartments, near schools. When the IDF goes after these threats, civilian casualties happen. The world watches, critics speak out, and the debate never ends. The challenges of fighting an enemy that uses civilians as shields are real. It's not an easy battle for Israel. The IDF has to strike the perfect balance between protecting its people and avoiding civilian casualties. Despite the criticism, the IDF continues to stand by its commitment to protect Israel, to win every battle, and to never back down. Still, the IDF says its mission hasn't changed. Protect Israel. Win every time. Never back down. Because for them, survival isn't optional. It's everything. So, how did Israel do it? How did a country with no army, no resources, and no allies become one of the world's most feared and respected military forces? They never stopped evolving. They embraced change, they learned fast, and they never forgot that their survival depends on staying ahead of the game. From farmers with rifles to AI-driven drone armies, from makeshift bunkers to laser weapons in the sky, Israel's military story is one of pure transformation. Israel didn't just build an army, they built a shield for their people and a warning to their enemies. And that's how this small country just shocked the world again. If you found this video fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more powerful stories. Which piece of Israeli tech do you think is the most futuristic? Let us know in the comments. We read every one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, safe, and smart.